I'm going to show you is something I call the eraser tool when we're using paint such as tempera or acrylic. Now, acrylic is definitely, once it dries, it's on the paper. And I would suggest, remember, you can always paint over it. That's the wonderful thing about paint. But if you catch a mistake or a wonderful oops or something you don't want when it's wet, there is a trick, and I call this the eraser. You need a piece of paper towel and a little bit of water, okay? I recommend fresh water. Maybe run to the sink and get that if your water is dirty like mine. But usually I'm just in the moment. I just use what's in my cup and I work with it, okay? But for this demonstration, I'll show you how it works. I'm gonna start by painting a little bit. I'm just gonna, I'll put a little color on this. And I'm gonna go into pink. I'll try to bring in some pink. Okay, now there's no guarantee this is always gonna take it off, but at least it will be, you know, somewhat helpful. Okay, now there is my painting. This works really great more if you have details you're trying to get rid of or something, but take your paper towel, wrap it around your finger, and then pull it down into the palm of your hand. This is so you have complete control, and it works like an eraser tool. Some of my paint is already drying, so you kind of want to work fast. I'm going to now dip and just tap, tap, tap it in the water. You don't need a lot. And then run it across the paint area and slowly. And then what I do is I just kind of keep, because I have all that wrapping, there. This is also a way you can honestly just paint and layer. Now I am using like a Bristol, it is type of paper. It's very, very textured and it absorbs paint and water very, very fast. If you're working on something like canvas, that won't necessarily absorb the paint in the same way. And this technique works really, really good. Now this is just something, you know, whenever I make a beautiful oops, this is always the first approach I take to try to reverse it. It's not always a guarantee, but at least it lessens and takes your attention kind of off that area. And then you can paint over it much quicker because there's less paint there. It won't take as long to dry. This is just a little tip that I have for you, and maybe it'll come in handy when you least expect it. All right, thanks for joining me.